Hello Cancer, my name is Alison and you are with Healing Dove Tarot. Today we're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 24th to the 1st of October. My goodness, October already. Where is the year going? Before we get into it though, Cancer, I do want to just give you a quick update on what's happening in the stars. We have a full moon in the sign of Aries on the 25th. For those that are in Australia and watch my channel, on the East Coast, it's at 12:52 p.m. Okay, so that's lunchtime on the 25th. Now, look, this full moon, it's going to, in terms of relationships, it's going to test us, okay? Aries is all about this energy of really challenging our ego-centered thoughts, actions, processes, right? If you're feeling a little bit scrambled when it comes to love at the moment, this is the reason why, okay? It could be that one moment you feel really overly analytical and the next minute you're really emotional. Emotional bias or a lack of understanding, that kind of energy, that's what leads to arguments, okay? So try as much as you can to not feed into that energy, okay? Easier said than done, I know, we're all human, okay? But just be this, I'm telling you this so you're aware, so you're consciously aware. It's going to bring up a lot of stuff, any problems that you've had in your relationship that have caused by addiction or any kind of prejudice or any kind of, negative stuff about that, even racism, whatever it is, right? It's going to have a negative impact on this week, right? The best thing that you can do is when it comes to this and you feel that energy coming up, and especially for those that are in couples, ask yourself, should we be competitive or compromising? So in this moment, is this something that I can compromise on or should I challenge this? Is it worth the challenge? Can we work together to figure it out? Is this something we can work through or is this a real deal breaker for me? And then finally, should I express my needs or should we find a more delicate way to make each other understand? So sometimes you need to boldly say exactly what you want. I need you to be there for me. Sometimes it's more subtle, like it would be really great if you could turn up to this. Do you see my point? And only you are going to know for your personal situation. This is a general reading, but I just wanted to let you know that that's the energy that's around you this week, okay? If you are feeling this and it is resonating with you, the best way what you can do to find balance is get out in nature, ground yourself, right? You need some grounding, especially as a water sign. Your emotional state is affected when you're not in nature. So cleanse your energy if you can. If you're near water, if you're near an ocean and it's not too cold, go swim in the ocean. That does more for you than you can even know. If not, just taking your feet off and walking on the grass will help as well. All right, enough of that. Let's get started with your love reading. Cancer, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're coming into this week, you could have a younger earth sign around you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? But I really feel like this is the energy of your partner, right? You've got the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. It's all about trying to find that equal give and take, reciprocity. For some of you, I feel like it was a slightly challenging week last week. I think your message was just breathe, because I say that because I'm getting the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So either you or another person didn't make an offer of love that you were expecting. Something didn't come through that you were expecting. You had expectations. You thought messages of love were going to come through and it didn't. And it's left you feeling a little bit vulnerable, my dear Cancers. The advice here is that you or the person were needing to make a choice, okay? This is why this has happened. It was a choice between two people, a choice between two situations, a choice between two paths. And what they're telling me is really see if you can spend time with friends, okay? Friends and your community right now are going to be what helps you through as you heal from this energy. Very specific message. Again, it's a general reading. If it doesn't apply, then it doesn't apply for you this week. But I'm telling you, for someone out there, you had an expectation of a connection, potentially with a younger earth sign, or maybe it was a younger water sign like yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting a Libra here on the table. What I'm being told to tell you is just know that justice will be served, okay? If you have been wronged and someone let you down, someone misled you, someone gave you the illusion of something being not what it was, right? And played you a little bit, it's going to be okay. It's going to work out and you're good. You're being looked after, all right? And you have the Ace of Cups here. Now, the Ace of Cups can speak of two things. It can speak of reconciliation in love. A reconciliation does not necessarily always mean that we get back with the person. Sometimes the reconciliation is just about being able to communicate clearly with each other so we know where we stand. Other times it can actually mean new love coming in. I am going to clarify this for you because I want some more information, because this is the energy going into the next week. So I just want to see what this is for you. Okay, so I didn't ask, but I'm going to put that back. Please can I have some more clarity on the Ace of Cups? There we go, it just flew off the table. I do think that whatever it was that didn't work out for you is in your highest good, okay? So if you are one of these people that got rejected and you had expectations, try not to let it get you down, all right? Okay, interesting. I really feel like this is it's not new love, it's like a reconnection, just actually sorting through whatever this was and getting the understanding that you needed. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. There it is. Where'd it go? Yeah. It's giving you the it's what's come up is showing me oh, these cards are cute. Showing me that you have this feeling of being trapped because you felt like something else and you're trying to close yourself down. Okay, this is you here. But what it's showing me is that you have strength to kind of get through it. All right. You're going to get an apology or you're going to have some reconciliation. I don't see this turning into something long-term for some of you, whoever it is that's dating. I don't see it being that for you. I really do see it as another lesson that you're learning. Great. Who needs another lesson, right? That's what we all say. And for those that are in couples, as I said to you in the beginning of the video, this is going to be an emotionally challenging week, okay? My best advice is try and get yourself out into nature and meditate if you can. Try and find the balance, okay? And not be too quick to react and judge, because sometimes, especially as water signs, you feel so deeply, you're so empathetic, you have such a caring, loving nature, then even the slightest of things can make you feel like this, isolated and left out in the cold, okay? And sometimes people don't even realize, often people don't think about another person and their feelings, but they don't realize the impact that that's having, okay? So try not to judge too much. I have an additional guidance card for my singles. Beautiful. You've got the Six of Cups. Okay. There's a nice progression there coming out of that Five of Cups energy by the end of the week. Can I have an additional guidance for couples? All right, I'm just going to choose one. Imagine. Okay. Singles. Simply love. So Six of Cups in the traditional deck. It's really quite a nice card. It's all about soulmate kind of energy, okay? But let me read it for you. Innocence, nostalgia, kindness, and children. And it says, people often fondly remember the innocence of youth as time when life seemed simpler. This card is to call to action to bring that innocence and energy into the present and into your relationships. As much as you can, interact with others from a pure and open heart, full of love and free of ulterior motives. Do this and you'll find that your relationships will deepen and will require far less effort. When you reminisce about your past, you bring back only the happy memories and cherish them. Beautiful. So I think the key word there is really about actually kind of freeing yourself of these ulterior motives, right? That's exactly what I was saying. Like this miscommunication where you thought there was a love offer coming in and it didn't come, or you thought that there was this opportunity that didn't come in your relationship. Just try and free yourself. Just try and bring yourself back to balance and let go of the expectation. And when you do that, you're going to draw new love into you, right? And for couples, let's have a look at couples. We have 20. So the keywords of this card are about imagination into manifestation, okay? So it's all about actually aligning your energy. And this is, again, aligned to this full moon. But let me read for you from the book. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Remember what I was saying in the 3 questions at the beginning? It's like, should you boldly express your feelings, or should you find a delicate way to make others understand what you need and what you want? This is your message to say you need to express yourself. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond delusion and into fruition. Relationships are all about relating. So step out of your comfort zone onto the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. This card is a message of that the person with the attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better. Imagine that. So look, there's a bit of a dual message there for couples and singles as well, about if you do that work and you're just able to be in the moment, not have expectations, then you're going to draw in this love. For couples, this is all about speaking what you need, okay? And doing so. Don't hold your breath. Speak up for what you want, especially if you are going through this energy right now and stuff's coming up for you. Okay, Cancer? All right. I hope you found this reading helpful, my lovelies. I will be back with you in a week. If you did, please write in the comments. I read them all. Please hit the like button, and I'll speak with you soon. Take care.